gals, Carla here. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't ever miss out any of my upcoming videos. So I decided to do an updated prep nail, and of course I will be showing you how to file around the cuticle area, especially if you have chunky glitter near the cuticle area. And of course I am going to show you how to encapsulate chunky glitter and how to lay your acrylic very thinly whenever you are working with glitter, especially for beginners, because when I was a beginner I used to have this exact same problem where I would lay my glitter acrylic near the cuticle area, and when it came down to filing, guess what? That glitter around the cuticle area was gone. So in the beginning of the video you saw me use Swipe from Young Nails, and I use that just to dehydrate and sanitize the nail. After that I do go in with my nippers and clip that nail, and after that I do go in and push the cuticle gently, but of course I push it enough where it does expose the cuticle or dead skin on top of that nail. So I am using this round diamond bit, and I'm just making sure I go around the cuticle area and then gently buff that shiny surface of the nail. And then once again I go in with my swipe and dehydrate the nail, making sure all that dust is off. Now this is a controversial conversation where whether you should or you should not nip the eponychium. That's really up to whoever's doing the nail or your client as well. Sometimes clients don't like this process, sometimes I'm going to go ahead and use my KDS glue. Now this glue could be found on Amazon, very affordable, and I am going to be using my coffin nail tips from Not Polish, and I will be cutting it to the desire of the client or of mine, whatever. So I go ahead and cut it, and I do end up trimming just a little bit of the sides to make it a little bit more narrow. That's just my preference. And I go in with my nail file. This one is 100 and 180 grit. Now I do tend to blend that nail tip with the natural nail bed, just making sure that I don't damage the natural nail bed of the client. It might look kind of rough, but honestly it's not rough. And of course I do kind of roughen up the nail tip. That's just my preference. And this way does assure me that I will have the perfect application. So I do go in with alcohol and just wipe off all that dust with my little brush. I go in with my dehydrator and primer. If you don't have a dehydrator and you have Swipe from Young Nails, you could use that. But I do tend to dehydrate the nail twice, especially if I know that client has oily nail beds. And I do prime twice as well. And the products that I am using, I will leave it down below in the description box. Sometimes I don't remember the names. Once again, I apply my first layer of primer. I usually by this time that I apply my second layer of primer, the first layer of primer is already dry. So as you can see, I'm just applying that primer, and then I go in with a very thin layer of clear acrylic. I'm not using this to bulk up the nail. I just prefer using a clear acrylic layer first whenever I am applying glitter. I just feel like it's easier to soak off opposed to having just glitter laid down onto the actual natural nail bed. And I am using Not Polish acrylic glitter line. I'm not sure which one this one is, so I will leave it down below in the description box. Now I am applying this chunkier, really chunky glitter. This one is called Royalty from Glitter Bells, and I am focusing this chunky glitter around the cuticle area. And I will do a side view so you could see how thin I am working with the acrylic glitter application. And I'm just focusing around the cuticle area. As you can see, very thin, nothing bulky. I am using the glitters as if they were watercolors. I'm not packing the glitter acrylic as if I'm trying to build the nail. For that, I do go in and encapsulate the nail with clear acrylic. I am using Milky Way from eNail Couture, and I am using as well Glitter Bells monomer and Young Nails brush, Kolinsky brush. And of course I'm just making sure that my acrylic has that nice consistency where I could just pat it down instead of dragging it down. And I'm slightly building the thickness of the nail with this acrylic, but I will encapsulate just a little bit with clear acrylic. I'm placing another bead of Milky Way around or near the cuticle area, not too close to the cuticle area because I don't want to cover that glitter. I will be encapsulating with clear acrylic around the cuticle area. As you can see, the nail is still nice. It's getting there where I want it to be. I'm focusing that white color around the apex area, and as you can see, I am applying my clear acrylic around the cuticle area. And I'm going to slightly tap it in or pat it in and then dragging it down towards the end. I will be placing another clear acrylic bead near the free edge of the nail, just because I felt like there was still missing a little bit of clear acrylic there. And as you can see, I placed it right there near the free edge and then swipe up. And I swipe the sides of the nail, making sure that I don't lose my shape. And I'm just making sure that everything looks right, and I love the way it looks. So now I go ahead and start filing around the cuticle area. Now the nail doesn't need to be filed so much because I didn't use a lot of product. I am using my 5-in-1 and I am using it at 16,000 RPMs or rotation per minute RPMs. That's what I meant. And I file a little bit underneath, and I go in with my nail file and I file the sidewalls. If you have made it this far into this video, make sure you guys give this video a like. Let me know down below in the comment sections what you thought about this little demo, little how-to video down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see your guys' response. And once again, we're back to filing the sides, making sure that everything just looks right to me. I am a little picky person when it comes to filing. So I'm just filing around the nail. You could go in with a sanding bit and do this process like I have showed in my previous videos. But I decided to do the hand file because I didn't need to file so much and I didn't feel like it was going to be a strain on my wrist. So once again, I'm just filing the side of the nails. Now I go in with my alcohol and swipe the nail, and I am going to go ahead and top coat it. So we have come towards the end of the video. I hope you guys liked this video as much as I had enjoyed creating this content for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys until next time. Bye.